Wow. So I had my whole video ready. I was going to upload it this morning. I prepared it last night about the Paulie Malignaggi and Conor McGregor sparring situation. And when I wake up, I see the video's been leaked. So that whole 10 minutes completely wasted. But let's be honest, I'm not going to lie about what I was going to say about the video. I thought that Paulie Malignaggi was telling the truth about the spar. I thought that Conor McGregor pushed him and he fell. And that is what I believed, and that is what I was going to say in the video. Since I saw the video, I think that it wasn't a push, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a knockdown either. The reason I say that is because when you watch it carefully, you see Conor McGregor landing some glancing punches. Paulie Malignaggi is ducking at the waist, trying to slip those punches. He's off balance and he falls. What actually happens just before he falls, Conor McGregor goes to throw a left hand. As he goes to throw the left hand, Paulie Malignaggi slips it. So all his weight is on his front foot. As a result of that, if someone just slightly pushes you, your back leg is slightly weaker and off balance. So if someone pushes you, you're likely to fall on your butt. And that's exactly what happened. So just as Conor's thrown the right hand, Paulie slipped it. He's ducked quite low. And he's fallen back and he's hit the deck. That's what I think's happened. So it wasn't necessarily a push as I imagined it. And it wasn't a clean knockdown. It wasn't like he hit him with a fantastic shot and knocked him down completely. Now, a lot of other things you've got to consider is Conor McGregor is in better shape than Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi is retired. He wasn't in fighting shape. He comes off a plane. He does 12 rounds. Of course, he's going to look more vulnerable. You know, of course, he's going to look like McGregor got the better of him because he's not in fighting shape. He looks flabby. He looked quite chubby. And, you know, obviously, McGregor is in fighting condition. He's been in training camps for how many weeks prior to Paulie Malignaggi coming and, you know, taking part in the spar. So, and we also have to consider what round it is. So if Paulie's out of shape, okay, and this happened in the 11th or 12th round of the sparring session, then of course he's going to be tired. Of course he's vulnerable to fall if he's tired, you know, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Conor McGregor, convincingly hit him clean and knocked him out, because when you watch the sparring footage, that's definitely what happened. I mean, Conor McGregor made it look as though, from the pictures, that he caught him with a shot, bang, straight shot, and he hit the deck. And at the same time, Paulie Malignaggi made it look as though he actually physically pushed him really hard and he fell. And I think both are really exaggerating. It wasn't a clean-cut punch, and it wasn't exactly a push. But all in all, if you're going to ask me whether it was a knockdown or not, I definitely don't think it was a knockdown. Absolutely not. You know, remember, Paulie's out of shape, completely out of fighting shape. You know, and you can see prior to that Conor McGregor lands a fantastic left hand, and Paulie Malignaggi takes it, completely takes it, and you know, he's still standing. And I think a lot of casual fans are buying into this whole, knockdown by Conor McGregor. And I think that there's a lot of people out here commenting who have never actually boxed before at all. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like, I didn't have many fights when I was an amateur, but I know what it's like to be very, very unfit or to be very tired, and to have someone stand there and catch you with a shot, and you're so exhausted that you can't move your head. And I think that's what happened when Conor McGregor caught him with that great left hand. You know, Paulie Malignaggi, if he's tired and it's the 11th or 12th round and he's not in fighting shape, it's going to be more difficult for you to dodge punches, and it's going to make more sense if, you fall over out of exhaustion. And I think that's what it was down to. I don't think it had anything to do with, the fact that Conor McGregor was whipping his ass. I still like to see the full unedited spar before we can really comment on what happened. But nevertheless, the MMA fanboys and the Conor McGregor fanboys are going to be jumping on the bandwagon, and they're going to be saying that he knocked, Paulie Malignaggi down, and he's a former 2-weight champion, and he's going to destroy Floyd. I've already had people commenting on Facebook statuses that I've made, sending me messages, phoning me, talking to me about how, Paulie got done in sparring. And coincidentally, these are people that, are MMA fans, and these are people that, I don't speak to on and off on a regular basis about boxing, but they've come out of the woodwork and they're telling me how Conor McGregor beat Paulie Malignaggi up, and they're gloating about this, and they certainly believe that this somehow solidifies their argument that Conor McGregor is going to beat Floyd Mayweather. But to be honest with you, I think it's egg on the face of Paulie Malignaggi, because he was used by Conor McGregor. He was used. He made some comments about Paulie Malignaggi, for those of you who don't know. Sorry, about Conor McGregor. For those of you that don't know, he said that he can beat Conor McGregor with his hands tied behind his back and with ankle weights on. And prior to Paulie Malignaggi going to McGregor's camp to spar, McGregor said in an interview, and this is very loosely quoted, he said talk some smack in the past, and I'm going to bring him over, we're going to have a knock, and we're going to see what he's all about. So I think that Conor McGregor brought him into the camp to make a fool out of him, and Paulie Malignaggi fell for the bait. And it's egg on your face, because me personally, I wouldn't go and spar an MMA fighter if I was a boxer, to help him prepare for a fight against another fellow boxer. That's something I wouldn't do. And I think that Paulie Malignaggi made a mistake in doing that. In Paulie's defense, he probably thought that, that Conor McGregor wasn't going to remember all that, because he was trying to perhaps build